Let's begin by acknowledging something fundamental. Growth isn't just a luxury, it's a necessity. Every one of us at some point faces the need to transition, to shift from one stage of life to the next. For many, this transition involves moving from being an immature, hesitant boy filled with excuses to becoming a man, someone who takes responsibility, embraces challenges, and rises to meet life's demands. Remaining a boy is the easy route. The boy exists in a world where others handle responsibilities for him, where avoidance is second nature and fear is a constant companion. However, the truth is that the boy is not equipped to navigate the real world. He cannot endure the pressures, the competition, or the trials life throws our way. In a man's world, the boy is out of place, and sooner or later he must grow. Now, take a moment to reflect on your own life. Where are you still clinging to that boy? Perhaps it's in avoiding difficult conversations, delaying decisions out of fear of making the wrong choice, or giving up when things get tough. These are not the actions of a man, they are the habits of a boy. Recognizing this truth is the first step toward real growth. Growth demands that we leave the boy behind. It requires us to confront our reflection and declare, I am ready for more. It's about understanding that while the boy has brought you this far, he cannot take you further. Fear, avoidance, and excuses, those tools the boy relies on no longer serve a purpose. They are crutches, and it's time to let them go. But let's be clear, growth isn't easy. It's uncomfortable, messy, and often painful. Yet it is within that discomfort and struggle that the man is forged. It's in the moments when you feel stretched to your limits but refuse to quit that true growth occurs. And that growth is what transforms you into the person you are meant to become. Recognize this. For the man to emerge, the boy must fade away. This isn't just about maturity. It's about stepping into your purpose and becoming someone who not only survives, but thrives. When you embrace growth, everything in your life changes. Today is the day to make that choice. Fear will always try to hold you back. It's that voice whispering, you're not good enough, or what if you fail? It's the force that keeps you second-guessing yourself and trapped in your comfort zone. And the boy within listens to that voice because it feels safe, but staying in that comfort zone, letting fear dictate your decisions, will never lead you to the life you want. Fear, while natural, often oversteps its role. It was designed to protect us from real danger, but today it frequently arises from non-threatening situations. Fear of failure, fear of judgment, or fear of making mistakes. But here's the reality. Those fears, though they feel real, are not insurmountable. Fear loses its power the moment you choose to confront it. When you step into those uncomfortable spaces, you begin to see that failure is not the end, it's a stepping stone. Each misstep teaches you, shapes you, and brings you closer to the person you're meant to be. What separates the man from the boy is this. The boy avoids fear, while the man faces it head on. He recognizes fear for what it is, a fleeting emotion, and pushes forward despite it. This courage is not about the absence of fear, it's about acting in spite of it. So ask yourself, where is fear holding you back? Is it stopping you from pursuing a dream, speaking your truth, or taking the first step toward a goal? Whatever it is, now is the time to break free. Fear thrives in silence and in action, but it diminishes when you take that first bold step. Growth also requires accountability. Boys make excuses, men take ownership. Life will always throw challenges your way, and how you respond defines who you are. When you take responsibility for your actions, whether it's a success or a failure, you reclaim your power. You stop blaming circumstances, other people, or bad luck. Instead, you acknowledge that your choices shape your life. This shift in mindset is transformative. When you take accountability, you also take control. You start to see opportunities where others see obstacles. You stop waiting for things to change and begin creating change. And this isn't just about big, life-altering decisions. It's in the small, everyday moments, the conversations you initiate, the habits you build, and the discipline you maintain. Remember, growth is a journey, not a destination. There will be setbacks and moments of doubt, but each challenge is an opportunity to learn, adapt, and become stronger. The boy might stumble and stay down, but the man rises every time. He learns from his failures and uses them as fuel for the next step forward. Now, let's talk about persistence. The boy gives up when things get tough. The man perseveres. He understands that anything worth having takes effort, patience, and resilience. Success doesn't come overnight. It's the result of consistent action over time. Whether it's building a career, nurturing relationships, or improving yourself, the process requires you to stay committed even when the results aren't immediately visible. The man knows that his growth is not just for himself. As you grow, you impact those around you. Your courage inspires courage in others. Your determination motivates your peers. By stepping into your potential, you create a ripple effect that elevates everyone in your circle. So what's the choice you're going to make today? Will you cling to the comfort of the boy's world, or will you embrace the challenges of growth? The decision is yours. But remember, every step you take toward growth is a step toward the life you truly want. The journey will not be easy, but it will be worth it. It's time to leave the boy behind and step into the man you are destined to become. Fear often isn't a physical threat, it's an emotional barrier that keeps us from moving forward. When fear arises, the boy retreats, choosing the safety of the familiar. In contrast, the man leans in, recognizing that fear signals the beginning of something new and transformative. It's a reminder that you're stepping outside your comfort zone, the very place where growth happens. Now ask yourself, what are you afraid of? Is it the fear of failure, the fear of success and its accompanying responsibilities, or perhaps the fear of judgment or making mistakes? Whatever it may be, bring that fear to the surface, face it directly, and realize it's not as powerful as it seems. Here's the truth. Fear lies. It tells you that you're incapable, not strong enough, or unprepared. But the reality is you are capable, stronger than you believe, and more ready than you know. The only thing holding you back is the part of you that listens to fear. It's time to silence that voice and take the first step. Every time you act despite fear, you weaken its grip. With each action, you grow stronger. The boy within fades and the man emerges. And that man, he's unstoppable. When you overcome the fear of failure and hold yourself accountable, you unlock the door to personal growth and improvement. Make fear your ally, not your enemy. Rise above it and take control of your destiny. Face it, own it, conquer it. Responsibility can feel burdensome, like a weight we'd rather not carry. The boy sees responsibility and runs. He says, that's not my job, or why should I do that? But avoiding responsibility keeps you small, stuck, and tethered to immaturity. The man, however, recognizes responsibility for what it is, an opportunity. It's a chance to grow, lead, and create a life of meaning and fulfillment. He understands that taking ownership of his life isn't a burden, it's a privilege. It's the key to unlocking potential and shaping his future. When you take responsibility, you take control. You stop blaming others for your circumstances and waiting for someone else to solve your problems. The boy blames, complains, and waits. The man takes action, saying, this is my life and I will shape it into what I want. Taking responsibility doesn't mean avoiding mistakes. You will make them. Everyone does. But the man owns his mistakes, learns from them, and grows stronger as a result. The boy, on the other hand, avoids mistakes entirely, staying stagnant and unfulfilled. Mistakes are not the enemy. They're stepping stones. Each misstep offers a lesson and an opportunity to grow. The man knows that success isn't about avoiding failure, but about using it as fuel for progress. The boy avoids risk to dodge failure, but in doing so, he avoids growth. Here's the distinction. The boy sees mistakes as proof of inadequacy, while the man sees them as a natural part of the journey. He learns, adapts, and keeps moving forward. Every mistake faced with accountability is a step closer to mastery. Taking responsibility also means embracing challenges instead of shying away. It's understanding that no one is coming to rescue you, and that's okay. Why? Because you are more than capable of steering your own ship. When you take responsibility for your decisions, your habits, and your future, you gain the power to change your life entirely. Responsibility unlocks freedom. It shifts your perspective from a passive observer to an active creator of your destiny. The boy waits for permission or the perfect moment. The man takes charge, knowing there's no better time than now. So ask yourself, are you living as the boy who hides from responsibility or the man who takes ownership? Are you waiting for life to happen to you or are you making it happen? This is your call to action. Start small if you must. Take responsibility for one thing, just one. Let that decision be the catalyst for a ripple effect. Commit to improvement, embrace mistakes, and let each step forward build momentum. The transformation from boy to man isn't instant. It's a process. But every choice to lean into responsibility accelerates that change. Remember, greatness doesn't come from avoiding difficulty. It comes from facing it head on, learning, and rising stronger. The boy survives, but the man thrives. Which one will you choose to be? He's so worried about making a mistake that he doesn't even try. But in doing so, he misses out on the growth that comes from stepping up and taking control. What does this look like in your life? It means being honest with yourself about where you're falling short. It's about recognizing the moments where you've blamed others or made excuses and saying no more. It means deciding right now to take full responsibility for your actions, your decisions, and your future. It's about influencing the lives of those around you in a positive way. Responsibility isn't about being perfect. It's about making progress. It's about showing up every day, doing your best, and owning the results. When you fully embrace responsibility, something extraordinary happens. You empower yourself. You become the architect of your destiny, the leader of your own life. The boy avoids responsibility because he views it as a burden. The man embraces it, understanding that it's the path to freedom and success. Now is the time to take that path. It's time to step up and own your life. Let's dive into courage and resilience, two key qualities that form the backbone of becoming the person you're meant to be. Courage isn't about the absence of fear. It's about taking action in spite of it. It's the ability to stand tall even when every part of you wants to retreat. It's about continuing forward when the road ahead feels uncertain or difficult. Resilience, on the other hand, is the strength to recover after life knocks you down. It's the refusal to accept defeat, the determination to rise and try again, no matter how many times you stumble. The boy in us lacks courage. He retreats when things get tough, avoids challenges that seem too big, and chooses the easy path because it feels safe. But here's the truth. That path leads nowhere. Real growth and meaningful achievement lie on the challenging path, the one that demands courage to start and resilience to keep going. Think about the last time you faced a tough challenge. Maybe it was a personal setback, a professional failure, or a goal that felt just out of reach. How did you react? Did fear control your actions? Did you give up when things got hard? If so, that was the boy in you taking charge. But now we're changing that story. Courage means stepping up in those moments, even when it's uncomfortable, even when the odds seem against you. It's about saying, I may not have all the answers, but I'm willing to try. It's about confronting the fear of failure head on and choosing to move forward instead of staying in your comfort zone. Resilience comes into play when things don't go as planned, which they often won't. The boy sees failure as an end, as a reason to quit. The man views failure as a lesson, as valuable feedback for the next attempt. Failure isn't the enemy, it's a teacher. It shows you what didn't work so you can adapt, improve, and try again. The man embraces this process because he knows that every setback brings him closer to his goal, provided he learns from it and keeps moving forward. The truth is, courage and resilience are muscles. They grow stronger the more you use them. Each time you face a fear or bounce back from a setback, you're building these traits. It's not about winning every time, it's about showing up and refusing to give up. So how do you cultivate these qualities in your life? Start by identifying the fears that are holding you back. Maybe it's the fear of failure, rejection, or even success. Once you name it, take small steps to confront it. Courage isn't about taking massive leaps all at once. It's about consistently choosing action over inaction, even in the smallest moments. Resilience, on the other hand, is built through perspective and persistence. When you face challenges, ask yourself, what can I learn from this? How can I use this experience to grow? Shift your focus from the problem to the solution. Remind yourself that every great success story is filled with obstacles and setbacks. The difference lies in how you respond. The boy within us seeks comfort and avoids pain. but the man understands that discomfort is where growth happens. He knows that the most rewarding victories are earned, not handed out. It's about the journey, the struggle, and the transformation that comes with it. Now, imagine your future self, the person you aspire to become. Picture them confident, capable, and unshaken by challenges. That version of you isn't created by taking the easy road. It's shaped by the hard choices, the moments of doubt that you push through, and the lessons learned from failure. Every day you have a choice. You can let fear and comfort dictate your actions, or you can step up, take responsibility, and walk the path of courage and resilience. The boy hesitates, the man takes action. The boy makes excuses, the man finds solutions. The boy stays stagnant, the man grows. So ask yourself, who do you want to be? The answer lies not in words, but in your actions. Start today, take that first step, no matter how small, and keep going. The journey won't be easy, but it will be worth it. Because in the end, the life you want, the person you want to become, and the legacy you want to leave, it all starts with a choice. A choice to embrace courage, a choice to build resilience, a choice to take responsibility. And when you make that choice, you're no longer just walking the path, you're creating it. A man understands that every setback is an opportunity for a comeback. Resilience is developed in those moments when you choose not to quit, when you rise after falling. Courage and resilience are like muscles. The more they exercise, the stronger they become. And as they grow, so does your ability to overcome. Today, let's commit to strengthening these muscles. Let's face our fears with courage and tackle our challenges with resilience. Because that's what it takes to transform from boyhood to manhood. Step up, stand tall, and move forward. Your true potential is waiting. Now let's discuss discipline and focus. These qualities distinguish dreamers from achievers. The boy inside us struggles with discipline, seeking instant gratification, comfort, and easily distracted by life's distractions. But discipline and focus are what turn dreams into reality and fleeting desires into lasting success. Discipline is the ability to do what needs to be done even when you don't feel like it. It's waking up early to work on your goals even when sleep is tempting. It's choosing consistent effort over procrastination. The boy makes decisions based on immediate satisfaction. The man makes choices based on what moves him closer to his goals, even when it's tough. Focus, on the other hand, is about keeping your attention fixed on the goal, not getting sidetracked by distractions or obstacles. In today's world, where we're constantly overwhelmed with information, maintaining focus is harder than ever, yet it's also more essential. The boy jumps from one thing to another, never truly committing or following through. The man locks in on his goal and sticks to the plan. When you combine discipline with focus, you create a powerful force. Discipline keeps you moving forward day after day, while focus ensures your energy is directed toward what truly matters. Together, they make you unstoppable. Think of the most successful people. They didn't get there by chance. They achieved greatness by consistently being disciplined and laser-focused on their goals. They didn't allow distractions to derail them, nor did they let temporary setbacks stop their progress. They stayed the course, even when it was tough or when quitting seemed like the easy option. Now, think about what your life could be like if you fully embraced discipline and focus. Imagine the heights you could reach by committing to consistent, focused effort every day. The boy inside you will try to resist, claiming it's too hard or too boring, but the man understands that this is the price of success. Discipline and focus are not limitations, they're liberations, freeing you from confusion and the trap of mediocrity and pushing you to become a better version of yourself. Today, decide to cultivate the habits that lead to growth. The path won't always be easy, and there will be moments when you doubt yourself, but those are the moments that will define you. When you choose to push through discomfort, you strengthen not only your discipline and focus, but also your character. Each day you commit to doing what others won't, you move closer to becoming the man you are meant to be. Remember, success isn't built overnight. It's the result of daily decisions, small actions that compound over time. It's waking up with purpose, setting clear goals, and relentlessly pursuing them, no matter the obstacles that come your way. And when you stumble, as we all do, don't see it as failure. See it as an opportunity to rise again, stronger and wiser. The boy will always seek the easy way out, looking for shortcuts, craving comfort. But the man knows that true strength lies in pushing through adversity, in choosing growth over ease. The man doesn't stop when it gets tough. He keeps going, knowing that each challenge is an opportunity to build resilience and strength. So make the decision today to stop making excuses, to stop letting fear or distraction hold you back. Focus on your goals, remain disciplined in your actions, and commit to becoming the best version of yourself. There will be moments when doubt creeps in, but in those moments, remember this. The path to success is forged through consistency, focus, and an unwavering commitment to your growth. The man within you is waiting. Step up, stand tall, and let's move forward one day at a time towards a future defined by your discipline, your focus, and your resilience. Discipline and focus should be present in your pursuit of goals, not only when things are easy, but especially when challenges arise. Mastering these qualities unlocks a level of success and fulfillment that the boy can only imagine. Eventually, your goals will come to you when you commit to the process, and the results will follow. Now, let's explore transformation and leadership, where everything aligns. This is where the boy fades away and the man rises to his rightful place. Transformation is not just about changing your actions, but about changing who you are at your core. It's about becoming the person who doesn't merely exist in life, but leads it. It's about taking charge of your circumstances rather than reacting to them. The boy is passive, waiting for life to give him what he thinks he deserves, but life doesn't work that way. If you want something, you must go after it. You need to become the leader of your own life. The man understands this. He knows that leadership starts within. Before you can lead others, you must first lead yourself. Leadership is about setting standards, holding yourself accountable, and striving to improve each day. The boy avoids this because it's difficult and uncomfortable. The man, however, embraces it, understanding that true transformation, not only for himself, but also for others, requires stepping up and leading. Think about the people you admire. They are not just successful in their own right, but they also inspire others. They lift others up, creating a ripple effect that extends beyond them. That is the essence of real leadership. When you commit to transformation, you become a source of inspiration. You show others what's possible when you take control of your life, stop making excuses, and start making things happen. It's about more than just you. It's about the impact you can have on your family, community, and even the world. Leadership is not about perfection. It's about authenticity. It's about being real, owning your strengths and weaknesses, and leading by example. The man understands that true leadership comes from the heart, from integrity and purpose. Consider the kind of leader you want to be and the legacy you wish to leave. Are you ready to stop waiting and start creating? Are you ready to transform into the leader you were meant to be? When you fully embrace your power to lead, the boy fades and the man is born. Lead your life, be the example, and transform the world around you. When you take charge of your life, it's not just about achieving personal success. It's about creating an environment where those around you can thrive. Leadership is about inspiring others to believe in themselves, to see their potential, and to realize that they too have the power to change their own circumstances. It's about building a community of growth, one that supports and elevates everyone within it. True leadership isn't about titles, recognition, or accolades. It's about the lasting impact you leave on others. It's the small, everyday decisions that influence people to take action, push their boundaries, and become better versions of themselves. It's about showing up every day with integrity, consistency, and the willingness to make the hard decisions, even when they aren't possible. The boy hesitates because he's afraid of failure, but the man understands that failure is not the end. It's part of the process. Failure is a lesson, a stepping stone toward greater achievement. The man learns from setbacks, grows stronger with every challenge, and moves forward with renewed determination. He doesn't let fear control him. He uses it as fuel to drive him forward. You have the ability to create change, not just in your own life, but in the lives of those around you. By taking ownership of your actions, setting high standards, and remaining true to your values, you become a beacon of leadership. This is the transformation that the world needs. Leaders who don't wait for things to happen, but make things happen. So as you step into your role as a leader, remember this: leadership is a journey, not a destination. It requires constant growth, self-reflection, and an unwavering commitment to your purpose. Be the leader who is not only admired, but also emulated. Be the one who others turn to for guidance, support, and inspiration. When you lead with purpose, you create an environment where others feel empowered to do the same. You turn your vision into a collective mission that reaches far beyond what you could achieve alone. This is how real transformation occurs, through the power of leadership that starts with you and extends to those around you, creating a ripple effect that changes the world. Embrace your role as a leader, commit to your transformation, and begin to shape the future you've always envisioned. It's time to step into your power, lead with integrity, and make the impact you were always meant to have. The world is waiting for you to show up, so rise, lead, and transform.